What's up guys, it's Storm here, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys a little bit of commentary about some of the things that I've seen as far as bringing back trick shots from other games, and what I think should be done. Now the reason I started thinking about this was I saw a few clans, especially Era, and a couple SB members, who were trying to bring back MW3 a lot, because people basically skipped over that game. They didn't really acknowledge it, that there was no double tap Y, so they didn't really try anything in that game. And yeah, I really like how they're going to do that, but I also think that there's even better possibilities in that game. And the game I think a lot of people should try and go back to and hit shots is Black Ops. In MW3 there's only a couple good maps to trick shot on, really. You've got maps like Seatown, maps like Mission, Terminal, those kind of things. But in Black Ops you've got these crazy maps like Summit, Firing Range, WMD, Array, Launch. Like, almost all the maps in that game you can either trick shot off someplace or have some really high jump to go off of. People say it's like MW2 maps were made for trick shotting. Well, think about the possibilities on Black Ops. You've got huge drops, huge suicides, giant ladders on some of the maps. You've got all types of equipment, all types of double tap Y things you can do, and people just basically skipped over that game completely. So, if people are going to start bringing back a ton of new content from older games, I think Black Ops is probably the best place to start, because there's been certain teams that have gone Black Ops only, but as far as the really big teams, they haven't really touched on Black Ops at all, and I think it would be kind of refreshing to see content from that game. I think if people stay on MW3 as their game to go back to, some of the shots are going to get a little more tiring. It's going to be most of the same maps, and that's basically just because those are the only maps that you have to go off in MW3. In Black Ops you have all these possibilities and all these places to go from. Even the maps that people don't like are really good for trick shotting. I mean, think of two of your least favorite maps in Black Ops. I'm pretty sure like 90% of people would say that two of their least favorite maps are Hanoi and Crisis. In Crisis alone, they've got a giant tower, a huge rock to go off of, and there's a cliff in the middle of the map if you want to go off that. And that's just on a map that people hate. In Hanoi, you've got like 20-foot staircases to go off of, and there's a giant building in the back of the map where you can get on the roof. I mean, even the maps that people aren't thinking of, really, would be really awesome to hit shots on. And with the complexity that people use nowadays, there's shots in Black Ops 2 that could probably be hit that nobody's ever even thought of. I mean, imagine somebody hitting a trick shot with a dragon off of thermal. How many times have you seen that? How many times have you seen double equipment shots on Black Ops? How many times have you seen ballistic knife trick shots on Black Ops? I mean, it took us until a couple months in Black Ops 2 to even think of that. So, just imagine what kind of stuff that people could end up doing on Black Ops. I don't know, it's just something to think about. I mean, we've reached the point where people are even going back to World at War. So they're trying out all sorts of things. It's not like Black Ops would be way out of the way. I think that with the majority of people that have gone back to MW3 and tried trick shotting, I think once people realize how amazing Black Ops is for a potential to hit shots, I think a ton of people would be willing to go back on that game. Just because there's so many possibilities, you can be so creative, and I don't know, it just seems like the obvious choice to me. Anyway, if you guys can spread this around, that'd be really helpful. I'd really love to see some people back trick shotting on Black Ops. That'd be some insane shots that people could hit. But anyway, I hope you liked this video. If so, if you could rate and comment, that would be much appreciated. And subscribe if you have not already.